Hello, YouTube. I am Tomuffinmon, aka Jeremy King,
And this is Papa Rocks.
aka John Norton. Anyways,
Thank
today we are reviewing a classic game. It's available on the Wii's Virtual Console.
What did it come out for originally?
I believe it was the TurboGrafx 16, John. And,
I don't know what that is.
well, you don't have to, because this is a great game. But anyways,
It's for the Virtual Console, basically.
yeah, so buy it. I bought it for $8, and downloaded it, and there we go. And then I could play it. It's, I believe it was first released in 1989.
First of all, really good graphics for 1989.
Yeah, that's what struck me first.
Basically, looks like, I would say, NES, maybe.
I'd say it's
super.
borderline SNES.
Yeah, borderline Super NES.
Or the SNES, as I sometimes call it. But anyways, yeah, it's basically just a dungeon crawler, as the name would imply, Dungeon Explorer. It's the first thing I want to get out of the way is that this is not the easiest game in the world.
Far from it.
Yeah, John and I, the good stuff, some of the good stuff about this game is that, could have worded that better, but, it's co-op, you can team up with up to, what is it, like 4 people?
Yeah,
There's some variety in the form of different classes. They're all pretty basic, but they are enjoyable. It's good.
Some get more HP. I'm sure some are stronger. We haven't really tested
Yeah,
that out.
it's, no matter what class you choose, they're not incredibly different.
Yeah. Except there is some like speed differences. Like remember when you were like the priest or whatever?
Oh, a Fimlaj Meebo? Yeah,
the old man.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bit of an inside joke, but yeah, the priest guy, he's
pretty slow, but I'm sure
yeah,
he's powerful.
he's like what, 70, 80? That's just what I'm guessing.
I would say so.
But yeah, that's a bit off topic. But anyways, for when this game was released,
It has a lot to offer.
it does. We haven't yet experienced nearly everything it has to offer because we can't progress very far throughout the levels because we die.
The difficulty is just so high, you can view that as a good thing or a bad thing. I would have maybe...
Put it closer to your mouth. Yeah.
Anyways, maybe if the beginning levels were a bit easier to get people more used to
Actually, I think that some of the earlier levels, like the first dungeon in particular, it's not too incredibly
it's not
difficult,
too
but
hard.
for like a tutorial type of introduction,
But
it could potentially shy away some gamers.
yeah, maybe
That
just some more dungeons.
That and you just gotta have some respect for the old games to enjoy this title, which I have.
Yeah.
I like the old games.
Yeah, just 2D. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's not a side scroller or anything. It's from an over the top type of view. I wouldn't.
Kind of like Final Fantasy, the earlier ones.
Yeah, it's 2D, but it's not. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but anyway, anyways, yeah, it is somewhat familiar. Wow, it is. Sorry about that, folks. It is somewhat similar to the old Final Fantasies in terms of just design, like.
Or even the Pokemon games, if you're more familiar with that.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I just thought about that. But anyways, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game, and we have not yet experienced all of it because, like I said, we die. We're like what, second or on the second or third dungeon?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what am I trying to say?
If you can get through this entire game, you have my respect. Let me just tell you that.
The thing is, you got to go through one dungeon to get your HP up or whatever, and it's
I don't
really hard.
even-
It's really hard to get through the dungeon. We only beat one so far, and
We're just reviewing this
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get through this game anytime soon. So
yeah.
I'm pretty sure we have a firm grasp on what this game has to offer, and we're gonna delve into that. So yeah.
One interesting thing about it is the way the characters are saved. They're not. You don't save. Whenever you die, you get a password, and you can continue your character from where you left off.
Yeah, I like how if you use the same character, then it's the same password. That's how we got the
Yeah.
name for my priest character, Fimlaj Meebo.
And I am Klidge Fidge
McDibbo.
Yes.
Yep, I think that it's interesting that some of the passwords manage to sound like very abnormal names. I like it.
I think it's random. I think this would have.
It's random, but it's cool.
I think it would have done well. Like when you go to like pizza places and you just pop in the corner and play the
Oh
game.
yeah, this I don't know if this was in arcades back in the day, but it would
Yeah.
definitely be. Kind of reminds me, now that I think about it, I haven't played this game a lot, so some of you people out there in the comments might call me an idiot for comparing it to this game. But if anyone's familiar with Gauntlet, it kind of reminds me of that game. I've only played it a few times at arcades. I think I rented a PS2 version once, but from what I remember, the PS2 version wasn't nearly as fun. But that's what I just thought of, so I thought some of you out there might like to compare that if you have a bit more knowledge of that game.
Well, yeah, just the fact that you get a password, and
Well,
let's
that's
say
nothing like Gauntlet, but I'm just
Well,
saying in basic design.
I'm just saying like the arcade. If you go to the pizza
I
place or
miss
whatever,
arcades.
and you die and you get your password. Let's say the next time you go there, continue your character. But
I don't think it would work exactly like that in an arcade setting, but
whatever. I'm just saying.
no, I haven't been to an arcade in a long time.
But then again, there's a downside that if you're playing on the console or virtual console, you have to enter your password every time. Not a huge hassle, but
I like
what,
it
what if
because
you what if you
my
forgot
password
your,
is Fimlage
Yeah, but
I like that.
What if you
It's easy
forgot
to
your
remember.
password? I mean, if you forget your password, got to start all over.
Well, there's a solution in the form of simply writing it
Yeah,
down.
I know.
John. But anyways, something I meant to mention earlier was that I have no clue how the leveling up system works. I don't know where to go to look at how, because my intent was for the next time John came over from last time, since we played it a lot last time, and a few weeks later, as in right now, he came over, and what I had planned to do in that time, what did you do?
I didn't do nothing.